On the news tonight, renewed hope agenda. FCT Women Affairs Secretariat solicits partnership with NTA Channel 5 Abuja. And operatives of the FCT Police Command raid hills and bushes around Apo resettlement. Good evening and welcome to the news on NTA Channel 5 Abuja, the Unity Station. I'm Hakimat Aliu. President Bola Tinubu says his administration is determined to ensure that education sector is given proper attention to drive and a more rapid growth of the country. The president said this as he signed the National Student Loan Scheme.
I've just signed a bill proclaiming the student loan effectively. First of all, I must thank the members of the National Assembly for their expeditious handling of this bill, considering the children of Nigeria, that education is the tool to fight against poverty effectively. We are determined to ensure education is given the proper attention necessary for the country, including skill development programs. This is to ensure that no one, no matter how poor their background is excluded from quality education and opportunity to build their future. We are here because we are all educated and we are helped. In the past, you've seen a lot of our children drop out of colleges.
Moving on, the federal government has approved upward review of electricity tariff for customers on Band A nationwide with immediate effect. Under the new tariff, customers on Band A who enjoy 24 hours of electricity supply daily will now pay 225 naira kilowatts per hour. At a media briefing in Abuja, Vice Chairman of the Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission, Musli Oseni, says customers on Band A are 15% of the total electricity customers in the country. Customers on other bands are not affected by the new tariff. The Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, is resolute at meeting the May deadline on some priority projects execution. The minister reiterated this when he inspected some ongoing projects in Guzape district of Abuja. Onoze Yakubu completes the story.
From the Guzape Lot 2 to the diplomatic area, the FCT Minister Nyesom Wike took time to inspect the site where rock blasting and excavation are done to create an access route within the district. He assures that all things being equal, the identified priority projects will be delivered on schedule.
Generally, I think we are doing well. To the glory of God, we are doing well. We are doing well. So, and I commend all of you for your support and the residents of Abuja who have been making some sacrifice. If you see some road, have been diverted traffic. And the other one we went to where there was better walking. The Republicans agree that all the areas that our new resurfacing will be completed before May, even though we are not inviting Mr. President to commission them, but let the world know that Abuja is wearing a new look.
The minister also cleared the air on land disputes between the Nigerian army and the natives.
The military is part of government. We have met, and the Chief of Defense staff has assured us that everything will resolve amicably. So we are still on it. So there are no cause for alarm.
He, however, pointed out that with the 2024 national budget being assented to by the president, the nation's capital will witness revolution of projects in the territory. Onoze Yakubu, NTA News.
The FCT Women Affairs Secretariat has solicited partnership with the Nigerian Television Authority, NTA Channel 5 Abuja, with a view to projecting voices of women, girls, and the vulnerable in the territory towards achieving the goals of the renewed hope agenda of the First Lady. This came to fore when the Mandate Secretary, Adedayo Benjamin Lani, and the Permanent Secretary visited the management of the station. Hawagimba has the details.
On her familiarization visit to NTA Channel 5 Abuja, FCT Women Affairs Mandate Secretary Adebayo Benjamin Lani highlights the renewed hope agenda of Nigeria's First Lady, which include addressing a wide range of social and environmental problems such as poverty, inequality, and creating jobs and economic opportunities for low-income earners, as well as providing quality of life for people. The initiative is to also provide health care, education, and empowerment for women in the 6 area councils of the FCT.
If we were to say it is better life for all rural families, all families. First Lady saying, what we're also saying is that many more Nigerians just like this can support leadership.
Permanent Secretary, Mandate Secretariat Adetoyi Rabiu Kolawole says giving voice to the people in the FCT, especially the 6 area council, is in line with the present administration's renewed hope agenda.
These are programs that are going to bring succor to the women in FCT.
Responding, the General Manager, NTA Channel 5 Abuja, Paul Ati, says the station is for the people. Thereby, the 6 area council, which are known for tourism attraction, cannot be neglected with the renewed hope initiative.
Whatever we do, whatever that you do, is for us to take it to another level with you, and that's why they were here, your people were here, and I said to them that as far as we are concerned, we are our own.
FCT Women Affairs and Permanent Secretary says the visit to other area councils to deliver the gesture of the First Lady on empowerment, training, distribution of food items, and meet the needs of those in the rural community is a continuous one.
Ready.
Hawagimba, NTA News.
Now to some security matters. Operatives of the FCT Police Command, led by the Commissioner of Police, Bennett Igwe, have raided the hills and thick bushes surrounding the Zone A and B of Apo Resettlement and Environment. A statement signed by the command's public relations officer, Josephine Ade, indicates that the raid operation is to embrace some security measures in the area, as it is perceived to be kidnappers' routes and criminal hideouts. It says the clearance operation involved burning of illegal structures and bushes surrounding the hills and the proactive deployment of police operatives for surveillance patrol, as the entry and exit routes to the hills have been adequately manned. The statement quotes the Commissioner of Police reiterating that it is no longer business as usual, noting that criminals who intend to disrupt the peace being enjoyed by the residents of FCT will be met with decisive action from the police. It enjoined residents to be vigilant and take advantage of the police emergency lines to report suspicious activities. Now to spiritual matters. The atmosphere is already spiritually charged. For Muslims who are in the last 10 days of this year's Ramadan. Now, the last lap of Ramadan is believed to be the most important period in the lives of the faithful. Justice Abdullahi Ajia tells us more in this report.
It's been more than 3 weeks of religious obedience and obligation to an important commandment of Allah, that is, the observance of the Ramadan fast by the Muslim faithful. This period has been characterized by charity to the needy, love and improved spiritual moments for worshippers. Now, this year's Ramadan is in its last lap with a lot in stock for devotees who are enjoined to intensify acts of worship in order to benefit from what clerics describe as the best of bonanza, which include the encounter with the nights of majesty, where a worship of a night is equivalent to that of 1,000 months.
In Surah Al-Qadr, Allah says, Inna anzalnahu fi laylatil qadri. We have revealed the Quran in the night of power. Laylatul Qadri khayrun min alfi shahr. This night of power, the night of majesty, the night of decree, if you are lucky to witness that night, you are going to get the reward of somebody who has worshipped Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for 83 years, 4 months.
Any prayer done here, any petition, any supplication will be accepted to pray for the peace in the country.
During this period, some Muslims go into spiritual confinement, known as itikaf, in the mosque for more intense acts of worship to gain Allah's benevolence. Being a period the Quran was revealed, recitation of the glorious Quran, glorification of Allah, and asking for forgiveness, among other spiritual soul-lifting prayers for individuals and the country, are expected of worshippers who are also seeking Allah's emancipation from hellfire. In Abuja, Abdullah Hajia, NTA News.
When you are in Abuja, Nigeria's capital city, looking for the best place for relaxation, accommodation and event spaces, then think Bolingo Experia. Bolingo Experia provides the best hospitality for all class of guests and visitors with affordable rate for our different rooms. Our presidential suite gives you a top-notch treat. Check out our executive suite, superior suite, restaurants and catering services, coffee bar, lounge, ambassador bar and a whole lot more, designed for your comfort anytime. Bolingo Experia reception from trained professionals make your stay comfortable and homely with an everlasting impression. At Bolingo Experia, we create a delightful ambience and atmosphere of joy for all. Visit us today at Bolingo Experia, 777 Independence Avenue, Central Area, Abuja. Bolingo Experia, hospitality at its best.
Let's now join our sports desk for the sport news.
Aruna Kadri has accused world table tennis of racism after 2 rankings and monetary penalties in 2 months. In an outpour of emotions in a statement on his Facebook page on Tuesday, the 35-year-old said he was penalized by the body for not participating in the World Championships and the WTT Championship in Korea. He expressed displeasure about the punitive measures despite informing the world body of his poor health and involvement in club activities at the time both tournaments were held in the Asian country. As a result, the Fakel Gazprom Orenburg player dropped to 19 in the world ranking and from number 1 to number 2 in Africa in March. He said, "My first sin is because I was sick with chronic diarrhea. I was not able to participate in the World Championships in Korea and I could not get a doctor's report on time while in sickbed. My appeal was rejected because I am black and I am from Africa and Nigeria. My second sin is because I decided to represent my club that are paying my salary and I could not participate in the World Table Tennis Championship in Korea. Meanwhile, Nigerian heavyweight boxer Efe Ajagba is gearing up to defend his World Boxing Championship silver title against Italian challenger Guido Vernello. The bout is scheduled to take place on Saturday, April 13th at the American Bank Center in Corpus Christi, Texas. Ajagba, boasting a record of 19 wins and 11 losses with 14 knockouts, hails from Ughelli Delta State, Nigeria, and currently resides in Stafford. The 29-year-old Italian is determined to make a statement against Ajagba. Vernello sees a victory over Ajagba as a pathway to facing top contenders in the heavyweight division. With Sports Brief, Wayne Dugu, NTA News.
Thanks for watching. Up next is the translation of the news.
aza ne ba jile ba wei ba ke ba je iwe wize kwen kwa wei nwona na iwo abada zaza isha ndaje zuma woni ye wa go ba ngai minister ba kinzin da ya weye ba che na mwana na nailo wa jege woku owo batu nu atnutnu adnagmai nwo ba gange aba zaba shi nanu kinzin ngai nga akuba zajin nanu mamapya yele kwai ono ze yakubu wona le sheba we be na bedai wa gange minister we dade no nu ngbe kun osunkun ya enaye sanu wa bi sheba we lo gusa pesepa we je atnetun nu alabalo ajinu apai ho mbai gbajiza mbedai wa chige enya dabui mbai nu teacher nu ya kayan kai nu peje ayin ko zanya wala be ajejeru ko peje ngun atun atnetun jimba no buchi nge ba ye lo ba dna obwado nu abaye nu atnetun jimba na bai ajin awo ayin koza beye azagbayi bedo nu abi anawi nu ajin azabayo gbaje dnanu okin zundan na bai ajege ala ayetu we bo washi nu eyikin tukodayin ko jin we da babai hawa jimba wona le sheba we be na bedai wangenge yankayankai Adebayo Benjamin lani we dadenu sai nu wabe samberka chiche nu atete jimbaye mbai gabi atete jimbenya Paul ate wangenge osa shichichi bogere ko kwa shitutu nu okwayanu won Adebayo gwialo na bai wa shitutu zozahei gbedogun abusibi dayan nu gabi bayan Bennett igwe nu jin bejelo jimbejelen bai ku gun apo resettlement pe bai fi gbegbena nko labalo nu sopai nu azanu ko yin bai jin apna nu abaye nu bai bu fi bai jin abo anu ko yin bato zedin bon bai ku aba pe ana laba nge api mba me fi labalo bo mba to dnalo nu gbedogun ko peye api meyan abusibida bai ngage ba na za ngami ajila balebo nu azopui lawu bai zan fazan azanu koyenya bai chige azanu koye ba ngage ebi nkwa ngage okoya kota nwanjen okoyin bujiche kota nawawon amaje ye atanyi ogbo kwa zenyin anyi akin saisu Masu kallon mu barkanmu da wannan lokaci ga fasarar takaitattun labarai mai karantawa Shaibu Onoze Yakubu. Ministan raya birnin tarayya Abuja Jason Wike ya sha alwashin kammala manyan ayyuka da ya sa a gaba cikin birnin. Ministan ya jaddada haka ne a lokacin da ya ziyarci wasu manyan ayyukan da ake yi a can unguwan Guzafe cikin Abuja. Ministan ya kuma ganewa ido manyan ayyukan da ake yi, inda ya ce nan ba da jimawa ba mazaunan Abuja za su gan abin mamaki a fannin manyan ayyuka. A wani labarin kuma sakatariyan fannin harkokin mata na Abuja ta shirya kulla zumuntan aiki tare da gidan talabijin na Abuja domin ba wa mata murya da masu kalubalen rayuwa domin samun cikan burin nan na mai ɗakin shugaban ƙasa na inganta rayuwar jama'a wato Renewed Hope Agenda. Magatakardan sakatariyan Adedayo Benjamin Lani ita ce ta sanar da haka a lokacin da ta ziyarci shugaban ma'aikatan gidan talabijin na Abuja domin kulla wannan zumuntan aiki tare. Wakiliyarmu Hawa Gimba ce ta kawo mana wannan labarin. Jami'an 'yan sandan Abuja a ƙarƙashin kwamishinan 'yan sandan Bennett Igwe sun kai farmaki a kan tsaunuka da dazuzzuka da ke kewayen Zone A da B na sabon unguwan Apo da kewayenta. A ta bakin mai magana da yawun hukumar 'yan sandan Josephine Ade ta ce, an kai farmakin ne domin a kauda zaton cewa hanya ce na masu sace-sacen mutane da sauran miyagun mutane. A farmakin an ƙona dazuzzuka da kuma ajiye 'yan sanda da za su sa ido da kuma kauda wannan masu tada zaune tsaye. Jama'a abun da ya sauka kenan, mu kwana lafiya.
Ekele m gị n'ịnọnyere anyị n'akụkọ ụwa nke taa. Aha m bụ Rachel Ifi unu gere akụkọ ụwa n'uju ya. Minista n'isi ala anyị Nyesom Wike ekpebiela na ha ga-agba mbọ rụchaa ọrụ niile ha ji n'aka tupu o ruo ọnwa Mee bụ ọnwa ikpeazụ ewepụtara maka ya bụ ọrụ. Onoze Yakubu wetara akụkọ na ya bụ minista kwuru nke a mgbe ọ gara ilekọta ọrụ ha ji n'aka n'obodo Guzape. Ọ gakwara n'ogige ebe a na-agbawa okwute iji kwaa okporo ụzọ na ya bụ obodo. O kwekwara nghọta na o kpebiri esemokwu ndị agha akpọrọ Air Force na ụmụ amaala isi ala anyị na-enwe banyere ala. Onye odeakwụkwọ na ihe banyere ọdịmma ụmụ nwanyị arịọla maka njikọ aka ha na ụlọ mgbasa ozi Nigerian Television Authority NTA Channel 5 Abuja maka emume ha chọrọ ịmalite bụ nke ga-eleba anya n'ihe banyere ụmụ nwanyị ikwu ọnụ ha nakwa ịhụ na ụmụaka ụmụ nwanyị na ndị nwere nsogbu dị iche iche nwere olileanya ọhụrụ na usoro nwunye onyeisi ala anyị. Hawa Gimba wetara akụkọ na ya bụ odeakwụkwọ Adebayo Benjamin Laniyi kwupụtara nke a mgbe ọ bịara n'ụlọ mgbasa ozi NTA. Onyeisi ndị uwe ojii Bennett Igwe na ndị ọrụ ya emeela mkpocha na nzacha gaa na ugwu na ọhịa ndị gbara Apo Resettlement Zone A na Zone P gburugburu. O kwere nghọta na ha kwaturu ụlọ niile e wuru n'ogige ezighị ezi ma gbaa ọhịa niile gbara ugwu ahụ gburugburu ọkụ. Ọ gakwara n'ihu kwuo na etinyere ndị uwe ojii na-amalite na ngwụcha ya bụ ugwu maka nchekwa. Ya bụ onyeisi ndị uwe ojii mekwara ka ịmata na onye ori ọbụla ha ga-ejide na-emebi udo ewere n'isi ala anyị ga-anata ntaramahụhụ site n'aka ndị uwe ojii. Igbo gere m ntị, otu a ka ọ ha anyị n'ọnụ n'akụkọ ụwa nke taa. Chebiri anyị n'ihe oge echi niile. Ndewo.
Kalẹ̀ o ẹ̀sìnkú dédé wòye ròyìn iléeṣẹ́ amóhùnmáwòrán ìkànnì karùn-ún tìlú Àbújá ló ń dé sí etí ìgbọ̀nyín. Bọ́lájí Mátì ni oníròyìn. Aláṣẹ ìlú Àbújá Nyesom Wike sọ wípé òun kò ní dúró lórí ọ̀rọ̀ òun wípé oṣù karùn-ún ọdún yìí kò ní yẹ̀ fún àwọn iṣẹ́ tó ṣe pàtàkì jùlọ tó ń lọ lọ́wọ́ nígboro ìlú Àbújá láti parí. alákòjọpọ̀ ìròyìn ìránṣẹ́ Yakubu ròyìn wípé aláṣẹ Wike tún tẹnumọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ náà lásìkò tó ṣe àbẹ̀wò sí àwọn iṣẹ́ tó ń lọ ní agbègbè Gùsàpé l'Àbújá níbi tí ó ti rọ àwọn alágbàtọ́ wípé kí wọ́n túbọ̀ jára mọ́ iṣẹ́ ọ̀hún kí ó parí ní wàràwéré. Olú iléeṣẹ́ ètò àwọn obìnrin l'Àbújá ti béèrè fún àjọṣepọ̀ pẹ̀lú iléeṣẹ́ amóhùnmáwòrán ìkànnì karùn-ún ti ìlú Àbújá láti ṣe àgbéga ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn obìnrin, ọ̀dọ́mọbìnrin àti àwọn tó kù díẹ̀ káàtó fún lórígun mẹ́rin ìlú Àbújá kí ètò ìrètí ọ̀tun ti obìnrin àkọ́kọ́ lórílẹ̀-èdè lè yọrí sí rere. Alákòjọpọ̀ ìròyìn Àwágímbà ròyìn wípé èyí ni kókó ọ̀rọ̀ lásìkò tí ọ̀gá àgbà Adédayọ̀ Benjamin Láníyì síwájú ìrìn àjò àbẹ̀wò sí àwọn alákòóso iléeṣẹ́ amóhùnmáwòrán ìkànnì karùn-ún ti ìlú Àbújá. Ó mẹ́nuba pàtàkì ìrìn àjò náà àti gbogbo ètò tí wọ́n ti yà kalẹ̀. Ọ̀gá àgbà ìkànnì karùn-ún Paul Atẹ nínú ọ̀rọ̀ pinnu láti ṣiṣẹ́ pọ̀ pẹ̀lú iléeṣẹ́ náà. Ọgbà ọlọ́pàá ìlú Àbújá ti ṣiṣẹ́ dé àwọn òkè ńlá àti àwọn igbó tó yíká ẹ̀ka kìíní àti kejì ti ọgbà àtúntò tó ń bẹ ní Apó àti agbègbè rẹ̀. Nínú ètò àfọ̀mọ́ yìí, wọ́n dáná sun àwọn ilé àbẹ́tẹ̀ tí kò lẹ́tọ̀ọ́ àti igbó tó yí àwọn òkè náà ká. Àwọn agbófinró sì ti wà ní ọ̀nà àbáwọlé àti ọ̀nà àbájáde láti má fi àyè sílẹ̀ fún àwọn ọ̀daràn àti àwọn oníṣẹ́ ibi. Alákòóso ọgbà ọ̀hún Bennett Igwe ló ṣíwájú ètò náà. Ó sọ nínú ọ̀rọ̀ wípé ìkòkò kò ní gbẹ̀yìn kó tún gba òmìnira rẹ̀ fún àwọn ọ̀daràn tí wọ́n ń gbèrò láti dí àwọn ará ìlú lọ́wọ́. Èyíkéyìí tí ọwọ́ bá tẹ̀ yóò jẹ iyán rẹ̀ níṣu. Kò kì í dùn kó pọ̀, ṣé ó ní ọbẹ̀ oge títí ìwòye ọ̀la. Ojúmọ́ ire ni yóò mọ́ wa.